You want some clarity on Bitcoin. You want to know when to enter the market and when to exit to achieve a highest possible profit. And in this video, I'm going to answer this exact question. Today, we're going to analyze the Bitcoin 60-day cycles. Currently, we are approaching a 60-day cycle low, and I want to analyze whether the 60-day cycle low has happened just a couple of days ago, or we are still going to have it within the next few days. Using these cycle indicators that I have at the bottom of the screen, we are able to correctly access cycle bottoms and tops, and we're able to make profits in almost every single trade. If you want to get access to these indicators, all you have to do, you have to go to this website right here, which is strategymaster.io or strategymaster.substack.com. Here I write articles about crypto cycles, about when I buy Bitcoin, when I sell, and I discuss different possible scenarios for the crypto market. Coming back to the chart, I want to present you three possible Bitcoin scenarios. The very first scenario is that we just did a 60-day cycle bottom right here on the 2nd of August, and we are going to go up from here. Now, if that is the case, we are correctly going upwards. And what we're going to do, we're going to most probably smash the all-time highs within the next week or two. Right after we smash all-time highs, we're going to make a top, most probably above 130K, and we're going to go down from there, because our 1-week cycle and the 2-week cycle indicators are actually going down. Now, this is a possible Bitcoin behavior in case we already achieved a 60-day cycle bottom. Just let me change the color so you can see the different scenarios. Now, why do I think that this is going to happen? Just because I analyzed the past and I see the cycle indicators on the chart. The 1-week cycle indicator started to fall together with the 2-week cycle indicator, which indicates that this 60-day cycle will be a bearish one. A bearish 60-day cycle still has about 1 to 2 bullish weeks in the beginning of the cycle, and then it goes down from there. Now, if that is the case, we can expect for the next roughly 10 days to still go up, and then until the end of September or even October, going down. Now, this green chart would correctly represent the cycle behavior. If we go back into the past, we can find similar situations when a left translated cycle made a top and then basically made a bearish move. For example, here, last summer, we had a very similar situation. We had a falling 1-week cycle right here. We also had a falling 2-week cycle, which basically represents our current situation. We successfully made a bottom here, and basically here we spent about 3 weeks trending up. Here we made a daily cycle high. Here we tried to make another daily cycle high, but we failed, and we understood that the market is not that hot anymore. The market is going to reverse. This top actually confirmed 3 times in a row that we are going to go down. And what happened next? We simply started trending down for about 40 days until we made another 60-day cycle bottom. And there are many similar situations in the past. For example, here, we're making 60-day cycle low right here. We're trending up for 19 days. It's a left translated cycle. We consolidate, we don't manage to go up anymore, and we simply collapse and go down for the next 40 days. This is something what we can expect from Bitcoin right now. Now, there is also a third possible scenario. If we're not going to go up right here, and if we're not going to make a new 60-day cycle high next week and go up from there, we might have a bearish cycle. This is the least probable scenario, because even in a bearish 60-day cycle, we still usually manage to go up. But sometimes, if the market is really bearish, we simply collapse to the downside. Now, if that is the case, I expect one last push for Bitcoin to probably retest 117, 120K, and from there we will start going down. This will be a very bearish move for Bitcoin. I don't think that this is going to unfold right now. In case this unfolds, we are going to the bear market right away, and we have to close our long position. Now, how to know which scenario is the most probable? You have to switch to this 2-hour time frame and small time frame strategy that every single Strategy Master subscriber has an access to. If you still don't have access to the Strategy Master cycles, all you have to do, you have to go there and basically subscribe. You go to the main page right here, you click gift a subscription or simply subscribe. You select the plan for $49 or the 42 euros per month, an individual subscription, and you get access to all cycle indicators, which actually now they're not 2 premium trading view scripts, they're even 6 premium trading view scripts that you get access to. Now, this small time frame strategy is actually showing you places where you should buy and you should sell cryptocurrencies. So whenever you see the green arrows, you enter into long position or you simply buy spot. And whenever you see red arrows like these ones, or this one, you sell. Now, all the strategy is made using the cycles that you can see at the bottom of the screen. Whenever on the 12-hourly cycle we go up, like we're doing right now, we always have a reversal. So now we're simply making a top. What is going on right now? We're simply making a top. So this 4-hour cycle is going to go up. Probably we'll do something like this, and then going to collapse to the downside. Now, at the same time, the daily cycle also going to go up and start falling down. So somewhere here will be the top. Now, most probably tomorrow or after tomorrow or even this weekend, we're going to have a top, a definite top, where we have to sell our cryptocurrencies, the ones we have. From there, I expect at least some sort of a retracement, either into a new 60-day cycle or just simple consolidation before we actually resume to the upside, okay? So we don't want to be holding Bitcoin or Ethereum for the long term. We simply can trade it and make money every single month. Now, if you're not the big fan of Bitcoin, you can also switch to the Ethereum chart. Ethereum is actually looking much better than Bitcoin. You can see that Ethereum just made a low, and from this low, it already increased about 7 to 8%. And our long position that we opened together in the last video is currently in profit. Now, one possibility to sell was here. And a second possibility to sell will be when the 4-hourly cycle will go to top. And I expect Ethereum to retest this area. So once we go here, I'm going to close my Ethereum position. I'm going to wait for consolidation until these cycle actually go down, and go down. We're going to have a buy signal once again, and I'm going to enter again. Rinse and repeat. All I do is to buy at the buy signal and sell at these red sell signals. You can see that in the past, every single buy signal and every single sell signal was actually profitable, at least if I look 3 months into the past. So if you are in a position right now and you hold altcoins, simply wait until Ethereum will reach this level right here, $3,750, or whenever the 4-hourly cycle will go to the top. This is where you want to sell, and this will happen this week. If you're into Bitcoin, you wait until the daily cycle will go up, you sell at the top, and you simply wait until the daily cycle will find a new bottom. You don't want to be holding Bitcoin this late in the cycle, because at any point of time, we can simply start trending down and you will be in a loss. And you can easily avoid this loss if you sell the tops. Look, if you sell the top here, you basically saved yourself from this downturn right here. If you sold the top here, you saved yourself from this negative trend. Same thing here, same thing here. And you can simply go into the past and see that for yourself. This daily cycle is a magical indicator that I use every single day in trading. If you want to receive a free $20 airdrop, all you have to do, you have to go to strategymaster.io, subscribe for a free newsletter, scroll down below and simply send me an email indicating your Ethereum wallet. The airdrop will be sent in a cryptocurrency called Litas. If you want more of these educational videos, simply subscribe to the channel, comment down below which coin you would like me to analyze next, and see you in the next one.